Hey guys, I am going to go ahead and read aloud the volcano article for you, and then we can talk through some of the questions. And that way you can go back and hear the article read aloud if you need to. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the article. So here's your article. It's called Why Do Volcanoes Erupt? This is your science article this week. So I'm going to start from the beginning. The rock inside the planet we live on can melt to form molten rock called magma. This magma is lighter than the rocks around it, and so it rises upwards. Where the magma eventually reaches the surface, we get an eruption and volcanoes form. The top of the Earth is made up of a number of hard pieces called tectonic plates. Magma and volcanoes often form where the plates are pulled apart or pushed together, but we also find some volcanoes in the middle of tectonic plates. Volcanoes have many different shapes and sizes. Some look like steep mountains, stratovolcanoes. Others look like bumps, shield volcanoes. And some are flat with a hole, a crater or cauldron, in the center that is often filled with water. The shape of the volcano and how explosively it erupts depend largely on how sticky and how fizzy, how much gas, the magma is that is erupted. For example, if you try to blow bubbles in the cooking oil through a straw, the bubbles can escape quite easily because the cooking oil is running. If you try to blow bubbles in jam or peanut butter, you would find it very difficult because the jam and peanut butter is very sticky. They won't move much at all if you try to pour them out from the jar. It is the same with volcanoes. When magma rises towards the surface, gas bubbles start to form. Whether or not they can escape as the magma is rising affects how explosive the eruption will be. Where the magma is running like cooking oil and doesn't have much bubbly gas mixed in it, such as places like Hawaii, we see lots of slow-moving lava flows and shield volcanoes. Lava is what we call magma when it reaches the surface. However, where the magma is very sticky, like jam or peanut butter, and if it contains a lot of bubbly gas, then the gas can get stuck and the eruptions can be very powerful and explosive, like the recent eruptions at Fuego volcano in Guatemala. Damage caused by eruptions. In explosive eruptions, the frothy, bubbling magma can be ripped apart into tiny bits called volcanic ash. This is not ash like you get after a barbecue or fire. It does not crumble away with fingers. It is very sharp and dangerous to breathe in. Some explosive volcanoes can send ash high up to the sky, and it can travel around the world over different countries. If aeroplanes travel through an ash cloud, a volcano can cause a lot of damage to the engine. Other explosive eruptions create fast-moving hot clouds of volcanic ash, gas, and rocks that travel down the sides of volcanoes and destroy pretty much everything in their path. The benefits of volcanoes. Despite the great damage they can cause, volcanoes also help us to live. Volcanic ash provides food for the soil on volcanoes, which helps us grow plants to eat. The heat from some volcanoes is used to make energy to power lights, fridges, televisions, and computers in people's houses. Okay, so now we're on the text-dependent questions. Number 1, which sentence best describes the central idea of the text? Now, I'm not going to go over the answer with you guys, but central idea, that's asking for the main idea. Which sentence best describes the main idea of the text? Number 2, which 2 details from the text best support your answer to A? So A, you're looking for the main idea, and number 1, you're looking for the main idea, and number 2, you're looking for the 2 sentences that support that main idea that you chose. Number 3, how does the section damage caused by eruptions contribute to the central idea of the text? That word contribute here, this word out here, contribute, that means to help or damage caused. Sorry, let me read that again. How does the section damage caused by eruptions contribute to the central idea of the text? So how does that help you understand the central idea of the text? Number 4, how does the author's comparisons of magma to other substances contribute to the text? Again, we're looking at the word contribute here to understand what it means. And in this sentence, the word contribute is, how is it helping you understand the text? So when he compared magma to oil and then to peanut butter and to jam, how does that help you understand what magma is and what it does? Question number 5. What connection does the author draw between magma and volcanoes? So the author makes a connection between the magma and volcanoes. What is that connection? Explain it. And then your discussion questions. Number 1, in the text, the author discusses how volcanic eruptions are dangerous, but also important to life. What other events in nature that are dangerous but serve an important purpose? So for this question, it does not say that. It doesn't give you the answer in the text. That's something you might need to do a little bit of research on. Look at other things that are considered natural disasters and figure out, is there other things that happen that are dangerous but also can help be important? So that's something for you guys to look into. One thing that I will say that you could look into would be the some like wildfires. Sometimes wildfires can be very dangerous, but they can also be very important. So that might be something you can look into to help you answer this particular question. Number 2, how could the information in the text about different types of volcanoes and different eruptions help people that live nearby volcanoes? How might this knowledge help them prepare for an eruption? So in this question, you need to infer, okay? Put yourself in the position of somebody who might live near a volcano. Reading this text, how might that help you if you were going to live near a volcano? How might the information given here help you? Again, you're inferring, so you're not finding the exact answer from the text. You're telling me what you think, how it might help people prepare for eruptions. Kind of an inference, but also what you think based on what you've read in the text. All right, guys, I hope this helps. And again, if you have any questions, we will discuss them. I can't wait to see everybody. Take care of yourself, and I will see you soon.